This negativity gets into your brain and transforms you into a person you don't want to be. What's good, everybody? Welcome to this new video. Happy New Year. I'm not starting the year completely well because I'm a little bit sick. That's why I got some tea right here. Okay, let me read the question. Sometimes you have questions here. Which 4 artists will make the perfect music group? Okay, I'll go Kendrick, Drake, Metro Boomin, and 21 Savage. Yeah. Okay, so again, Happy New Year, and I hope you had a great time with your family and friends. If you're new here, my name is Betto, and I'm all about music and self-growth. I share tips, advice with you, and personal experiences, so you know I'm not talking just to talk. Okay, so it's 2025, and that means it's time for New Year resolutions. And that's why today, we're talking about a little sensitive topic, but something you should really consider on doing this 2025 if you want to grow. We're talking about the kind of people that make you want to roll your eyes so bad you get a headache. The kind of people that give you nightmares. We're talking about toxic people. And no, I'm not talking all about your ex. I'm talking about toxic people in general. Yes, the ones that drain your energy, kill your mood, kill your vibe, and somehow leave you feeling like you are the problem. Trust me, you know these ones, and even if you don't know, then that's no issue, because that's what they want. But hey, don't worry, that's why by the end of this video I'm gonna help you how to spot these people, how to avoid them, and why it's okay to cut them off for good. Alright, so here you go with 10 toxic people you need to cut off your life right now. So make sure you get comfortable and let's talk. Number 1, the user. We're starting heavy with this list, and I can already feel the bad vibes. This person only shows up to you when they need something. It's like they have your number speed dial, but it's only for their emergencies. And funny enough, their emergencies always seem to involve you doing something for them. And spoiler alert, you actually don't have to. Yes, they can do it themselves. They take advantage of nice people, people who are willing to help and give out a hand. People like this are angels. But sadly, not everything in this life is roses and butterflies. You can be an angel, but keep one eye open for the demons. Because research has shown that relationships based on exploitation are emotionally draining and can cause chronic stress. Like, you don't owe your time and energy to someone who only values you for what you can give them. You deserve more than that, and you know that, bro. Cut them off. Number 2, the complainer. Bro, if there's a dark cloud in the room, this person will find it. And if there's not one, they will create it. You could hand them free pizza and they will still complain because it's not the favorite flavor. Chronic complaining doesn't just bring down the vibe, it also brings you down, emotionally, physically, and mentally as well. Lots of complaining rewires your brain for negativity and will make you start looking for the worst in everything too. Like, I used to hang out a lot with this guy at school, and we would talk every day, right? And then I kinda noticed that he complained quite a lot, but I didn't really think much about it. And because I was exposed to so much complaining, I started complaining as well. I would get angry and be ungrateful for things that didn't even matter that much. This negativity gets into your brain and transforms you into a person you don't want to be. I decided I needed to cut off that friendship, and even though it was hard, it was the best for me. Number 3, the close-minded. These people just get on my nerves for real, because they believe that they have the entire universe figured out and that their perspective is the only one that matters. I mean, you could even show them proof that Obama's last name is not Kerr, and they will still say you're wrong. Or you could show them proof that Betto is the best artist out there, and they still say you're wrong. Like, what? Close-mindedness is linked to ignorance, and the reason why people tend to be close-minded is because of 4 letters, F-E-A-R. Fear. Fear of being wrong, fear of the unknown, and fear of changes. If your person is trying to grow, then these people are only going to hold you back from your personal goals and achievements. And are you close-minded, but you would like to start being more open-minded? Then you're on the right path, because being open-minded is one of the first steps you have to take in order for you to grow. And I also have some great news for you. I made a video how to become more open-minded. You can find it below in the description or somewhere here. Number 4, the blamer. Let's talk about the blamer. This person has a PhD in avoiding responsibility. Something went wrong? It's not their fault. The world is out to get them, and they will never, ever take the accountability they need to take. If you're always playing the therapist in conversations with them, then it might be time to block the number off your phone, because people that are constantly avoiding responsibility keeps them away from personal growth. And you, my friend, you are someone that's trying to grow. These people will only drag you down in their boxes full of excuses, and maybe even leave you feeling guilty for no reason, because you did nothing. Number 5, the competitor. The competitor is always in silent competition with you. They may act happy for you because they still want the friendship that they see as a competition. Or sometimes they don't even try to hide it. So on the outside they're happy, but inside their head they just lost a non-existent battle with you because somehow now you are ahead of them. You bought a new car, they will remind you that they're planning on getting a Tesla soon. Or even worse, these people are so competitive that they will even battle who had the worst day. Like this guy at my school. You could tell him, nah bro, yesterday was a really bad day. And this guy will go, nah for real, but mine though, mine was worse for real for real. Like bro, why do you want your day to be the worst? How's that even a flex? Your success is their insecurity, and they'll always feel like they have to prove themselves. And you have to get out of that toxic friendship because you're not in a race, and especially not one with them. Number 6, the abuser. Now for the abuser, this is serious. When there is emotional, physical, verbal abuse, abuse in any type of form is not something you should tolerate at all. And abuse is not always visible. Most of the time it's really sneaky. Gaslighting, guilt tripping and manipulation are all forms of abuse. If you feel small, worthless, then that's true. If you feel small, scared or worthless around someone, then they don't belong in your life. And you don't belong in theirs. Abuse in any type of form can lead to depression, anxiety, or PTSD. Remember to prioritize your safety. Always. Even if they're bringing you to nice places or giving you expensive gifts, that is not worth it. Unless it's a Mustang or a Tesla. I mean, you can just take it and just run, right? But for real, do not tolerate any form of abuse. Pack your bags and go. Number 7, the gossiper. If someone's entire personality is based on spilling tea, they're not just bad friends, they're toxic. And check this out, if they're constantly talking about others behind their back, you can bet all your money they're doing the same to you when you're not around. Gossipers often gossip about others' lives to feel powerful. And I've come to realize something. People that love gossiping, most of the times, is because they don't really have nothing exciting going on in their life. Because let's be real, when you have dreams and goals to achieve, you can care less about what others are saying, what others are doing, or who will start following who on Instagram. Believe me, I don't care. Number 8, the jealous. The jealous has a big similarity with the competitor. The difference is, 1, most of the time, they're not conscious about it, and 2, they can hide it. These people cannot celebrate your wins because they're too busy calculating how it affects their fragile ego. If you got a promotion at work, they will say, must be nice, and they will give you a big side eye. You don't need to downplay your successes to make someone feel bad about themselves. That's just stupid. If they cannot be there for your wins, then you cannot be there with them at all in the first place. Cut them off. Jealousy is friends with insecurity, and surrounding yourself with envious people can make you start feeling guilty for your own achievements. And that's not a friendship anymore. That's emotional blackmail. Number 9, the victim. The victim thinks they're the main character. The victim is always the star of their own tragedy. It doesn't matter what happens. They're their own party. Nothing ever goes their way. But funny enough how they never take the accountability they need to take for their situations. You will spend most of your time playing the therapist and comforting them while they refuse to get up and go help themselves. That's just exhausting. And I know you might relate with this. You spend so much time listening to this person complain, telling you their problem and how they never ever get what they want. And you give them your best advices. Man, those advices are so good. They should be on those edits with your picture on the side. And as soon as they hung up, they forget any single word that just came out of your mouth. And that's why I started sending them invoices. I mean, if you're good at something, never do it for free, right? Number 10, the manipulator. And last but not least, my ex, the manipulator. And last but not least, the manipulator. These people are sneaky. Masters are turning things around to make you feel like the bad guy. Just like the blamer, it's never their fault. Something went wrong, then somehow it's your fault. They cheated on you, it is your fault because you're not giving them enough attention. Like there's no communication. They will guilt trip you for things that are not even your fault. Twist conversations to benefit them and always make it seem like you are the one who owes them something. If this sounds familiar, then it's time to ghost them, because manipulators only get worse the longer they stick around. Trust me, I'm talking from experience, and I'm really trying to work on that. I really gotta stop manipulating people. Manipulators are professionals at their job, using emotional tactics like gaslighting to control others, and this has effects on the other person, leaving them with low self-esteem, insecurities, and in worst cases, identity crisis and depression. So you know what to do. Cut them off. This are the 10 types of people you should really consider on cutting off for good this 2025. Surrounding yourself with toxic people, it's exhausting, but it's more exhausting to never get where you want to be. And also, it's holding you back from becoming the best version of yourself. I mean, life's too short for bad vibes, right? If this video helped you realize you have some toxic friendships in your life, then hit that like button, subscribe, share your thoughts in the comments below, and after you did this, then you can cut them off. Remember, protect your peace. My name is Betto, and don't forget to follow me on my socials to stay tuned. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Blue Sky. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video, and I'm out.